Greetings people, how's it going? Some random person here, and today we're gonna talk about Delysium. You might have heard that in various different categories before. Maybe it comes to AI, maybe it comes to crypto gaming, Web3, anything crypto. You might have heard about that. When it comes to other pages, you will notice, if you see the tabs, there are a bunch of them open because there is so much to uncover. But I want to focus on like the main aspects that you guys are probably interested in. They have a game which is coming soon on the Epic Game Store. They have their own DMA, which is their accelerator that you can buy. We're gonna talk about that in detail, and then things that you can expect from the project. Again, there's a whole lot to this. Let's focus on the most important things. Starting with the main page. The first AI-powered Web3 operating system, Lucy. They actually have an AI in this chat over here, where when you connect your wallet, you can actively use and you can talk to the AI for crypto-related things. So I think that's a first when it comes to the industry. But what we're gonna focus on today is that they are gonna be on the Epic Game Store, as well as how to get the token, which launched I think about a week ago. At least it's live on CoinMarketCap since then. What they have been building, what their vision is, all of that. The company behind it has been working with AI technology since 2018, and they want to provide AI solutions to the game industry. If you think about the biggest upcoming sectors for anything crypto related, you would think gaming, because once we have that and play-to-earn games work well, that's gonna be absolutely huge, which is why if you watched Alex Becker before, he always talked about like Vulcan Forged, he talked about Gala Games, Defina, all those different altcoins. And when it comes to Gala, people in there, when they were early, they got a node. As in, they run a node on the system and they get some of the transactions paid out on a daily basis in their own token. The problem is, if you want to buy a node now, that's like, I think $70,000-ish, up to 100,000. That's a lot, which is why they have their own Delysium multiverse accelerator that we're going to talk about in a minute, which does not cost you $100,000. They are building the true metaverse with AI generated content using cutting edge technology. And if they right now focus during the bear market, or during the market not being in a bull run, on things that are gonna be future proof, where they work together with projects that are most likely going to be around, then this just seems logically based as a fairly good approach to make something that is not just here today, but something that is going to be here tomorrow and will stay for a long time. They were born back in 2018. You can see all the different steps in the timeline, the partners they have, how they used AI to create AAA masterpieces, and a lot more. Also, when it comes to Epic Games, well, it might say that it's coming soon on the right-hand side. It is actually already accessible if you have an early access pass, which is one of the benefits for buying the DMA. It's going to be an AI-powered open-world MMORPG. I've never played an MMORPG that is blockchain-based, AI-powered, everything like that. And with them being experienced in the whole industry, this could very well be a good game that I'll play for quite some time. It is one out of only 6 games listed on Epic Games that has to do with NFTs as well as blockchain, and maybe it fits the style of game that you like to play as well. They have a gameplay overview up there already. We can see, I wouldn't call it Fortnite style, more like third-person style, kind of like, you know, Apex Legends and other games that you played before, that you can walk around, cyberpunk futuristic world in that art style, customize absolutely everything in there, got your equipment, your loot, walk around. And if you think about Epic Games, if I'm not mistaken, Epic Games are also the ones that develop Unreal Engine 5, which means for anything that is built by them or released through them, that'd be a good chance. But the quality can very easily improve in the future more and more, which again makes it future-proof instead of just something that is here right now. They also have a Twitter thread where you can see the year in review for 2022, pretty much everything that happened, like the key events. There was something pretty big happening every single month. The NFTs sort out, the pre-alpha test begins, there are multiple funding rounds, over $14 million in financing, 20,000 whitelisted players, and a whole lot of more stats. I'll leave a bunch of links down below so you can check that out for yourself. But because we make short informational videos that give you the gist of everything, not gonna go into too much detail here. Here's one cool thing though. We're gonna talk about the DMA in a second. Also, if you take a look at the core contributors to the whole project, you will recognize pretty much all of them. Polygon, the entire chain, regarding Matic, Immutable is behind it, the Galaxy, Anthos, Y Combinator as well, and 4 regular contributors down there. You have a big list of known names in the industry. When it comes to the Web3 gaming partners, you can see there a lot. I want to show you something that I think is so interesting, something that I've not seen before. So this one is their white paper. Doesn't look like a white paper, but it's a white paper. So it's a game, you can walk around, jump. It's a pixel art cyberpunk style, which looks super nice. And then in there, you can enter the white paper, click buttons, and they have like the gamification aspect of reading. Isn't that insane? I think that is so smart, because reading white papers, where you just read words, can be pretty boring. But they make it interesting. They have staking explained, they have the tokenomics listed down there. Speaking of the token, their token is live for about a week now, at roughly 18 cents at the moment. Keep in mind, just yesterday, crypto went down by like 6%-ish, 5-6%, so if the market is not stable, obviously every single token fluctuates a little. They already partnered with a couple sites. We can see when it comes to the liquidity, they are on KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io, MaxC. On those exchanges, like let's say Bybit for example, or on Binance, they're in the trending at most viewed category over the last week. If Bitcoin is number 1 and ETH is number 2, as it has pretty much always been, and you can recognize all those big chains there, AGI is number 10. This is top 10. And there are hundreds, if not on some exchanges, thousands of tokens listed. Also, since the token launched, they peaked at almost 14x the initial price, and after the first 24 hours, the token was still at roughly an 8x. And then when it comes to the AGI token as well as the DMA that you can purchase, here's one thing. On the website, once you signed in, you have your dashboard as well as your staking overview, where you can see your own referral code. Now, usually it's just refer one person, get the same amount. However, there's a whole ecosystem behind that, where they have a one-time referral reward, where let's say the reward factor was 10%, you will get 10% off whatever is purchased. And if you refer more users to buy, you're gonna receive a higher one-time reward factor, which means it goes from 10% to 11 to 12 up until 15, which means if you know people that are interested in the project and they would buy it anyways, you get an additional benefit. And I always like to think about it this way, which is why I'm such a big fan of staking. If you have the token anyways and you believe in the project, and you get an additional benefit to it, it's a win-win. Regarding staking as well, there's almost $500,000 in total value locked, with an APR of almost 600%. Also regarding the DMA, every single day, there are almost 600,000 AGI tokens distributed to the holders of DMA, which is a lot on its own, but it's even more important if you think about that AGI is gonna be halved in supply within 2 years. And now let's talk about the DMA, the Delysium Multiverse Accelerator, which is an exclusive membership to select, vote, and support each Delysium universe to become more prosperous, thus sharing benefits from the whole ecosystem. And it makes the most sense to get this as early as possible if you believe in the project long term. Think about it this way. Let's say Netflix would have had the option to buy a lifetime membership for $50 back in 2010. If you would have bought that, you might have spent more money up front than a single month subscription, but the benefits you get up until now would be insane. Same is true here, because they're in the building phase and the games are going to come soon, and with crypto gaming probably going to be one of the biggest factors in the next couple of years, they position themselves and give you the opportunity to get in early as well, so you can benefit the most from it. You can see there are a bunch of arrows and lines that point to each other when it comes to the user staking, the pools they have, the staking rewards as well, and where the DMO as well as the DMO plays into it. They created a very special staking mechanism that allows the Delysium Multiverse Accelerator holders to work with the Multiverse Operator, the DMO, to build prosperous ecosystems and bring better gaming experience to players worldwide. As in, it's not just like running a node and you get a couple tokens here, you get a whole bunch of stuff. You get enhanced rewards for staking the token, exclusive validation incentives, and a lot more. For the price metrics, they're gonna have 50k of them. Right now, 13,000 are sold. Initial price is 1,000 USDT, and for every 100 after, they add $25, which means basic math right now, it should be at $1,875. So less than 2,000 if you want to buy it. Rights and benefits. You get exclusive daily incentives in AGI. Supply for that token is gonna stay the same and then gets reduced by 50% every single year. You get higher voting weights, better staking rewards, and then additional rewards later on like airdrops and similar things. They also have a marketplace ready where you can buy weapons, outfits, collectibles, cyber buddies, as well as battle passes soon, those two. Also on the YouTube channel, they have a bunch of videos, for example, the highlights of the pre-alpha test. And if you check out the channel and click on videos, you can see a whole lot of things, like the launch of Lucy, Beyond Web 3, where they had a lot of real-life events, the teaser trailers as well, and a short summary. Also, when I mentioned earlier that they do have their own AI over here called Lucy, that AI operating system surpassed 1 million connected wallets. And I would say, let me show you how to do that very quick and how to use it. First, unlock your MetaMask wallet, and then click on Connect Wallet up there, and you will see that you can connect to your account, click on Connect, and done. Now in this case, let's ask Lucy a question. Should we buy gaming-related altcoins? And Lucy thinks for a little and tells us that it's important to do your own research, as there are risks associated with everything, like a general warning that we should consider the coin's liquidity, market cap, as well as its potential for growth. Make sure you understand the risk in anything. And here's one thing that people actually forget about. When it comes to play to earn games, there's one that I used to play when this channel started called Crypto Blades. The problem with Crypto Blades is if you want to play it now and even just make like $5 a day, there's close to no liquidity. They have like $2,000 in liquidity, so even if you had $1 million of the token, you can't exchange it. There's no liquidity left over, so when Lucy mentions also consider the coin's liquidity, that's a good point. So here's like my general summary when it comes to all of this. Game looks sick. It's gonna be launched on the Epic Store, which means credible company with millions, if not hundreds of millions of players that played Fortnite before that have the Epic Game Store installed already. Plus, crypto gaming in the future is going to be huge. Most likely, that's what I think. And they position themselves in a way where they use AI, futuristic technology, and also let the players decide certain things. Let them vote on things. Give them additional benefits once you have the DMA. So, just in case that's something you're interested in, let me show you how to buy that or how to get the token. If you want to buy DMA, you click on that. Right now the price is $1,900, so my math earlier was almost correct. They still have 36K available. You click on buy now and you get a sign in, which means first to get a sign up, you can use email, wallet, or Discord. Let's say I want to sign in with the same options. You'd sign in, then you can make a normal transaction in MetaMask to then get your DMA. If you want to get that token, which is listed over here on CoinMarketCap, there are two things. First of all, my camera is going to disappear for a second. On the left side, you can see the Ethereum address. And if you click on more, you can see the Binance Smart Chain address. When it comes to liquidity, as Lucy just told us, there is liquidity on PancakeSwap, for example, on the Binance Smart Chain as well as on Ethereum. That means the following thing. You can buy the token on the exchanges, right? If you have an account on KuCoin or Gate.io, Maxi, Bybit, you can buy the token natively there. But if you just have MetaMask and you're not signed up to any of those exchanges, here's what you do on PancakeSwap. You open PancakeSwap, and in the top left corner, which I am blocking yet again, there is the trade overview. You click on swap and you will see this window. On the top right, you gotta connect your MetaMask wallet yet again, and you select the chain, the network you would like to have it on, either ETH or the Binance Smart Chain. You go back here and you click this copy button. Copy button meaning I disappear, and you can see that you can copy the address right there. Click on PancakeSwap and then you select the token down there. If you're on the Binance Smart Chain, you gotta paste the token from the Binance Smart Chain. If you're on ETH, you gotta paste the token address from ETH. You then click on import, click on understand the risk, and then you can change your BNB, anything you have in your wallet, any token to AGI, the token for Delysium. And then you just go through the normal steps of approve, set max limit, done, transaction finished. Then you have the token. That is only what you have to do in case you're not signed up to any of the exchanges listed down there. That being said, because there is so much to this, I feel like we should make another video, as in, let's say you buy a DMA, how do you stake, how do you get the token, how do you manage everything in here, what else have they done in 2022? There's a lot, but I think this gives you a good overview of what the project is about, what technology they use to be future-proof, and how they position themselves in the whole gaming ecosystem. And again, links to everything down below. Now, as always, because YouTube, it's not financial advice. If you want to get the money, you can. Doesn't mean you have to. Do your own research, you're a smart person, I believe in you, and take care.